Today is Wednesday, March 18th, 2020, and this is CBC Primetime. One story, 2 points in 3 minutes. And today I want to tell you about something my dad used to do when I was growing up. I grew up on a farm in rural western Kentucky. We had soybeans, and we had cattle, and we had hogs. And the soybeans, that was a seasonal type thing. But the cattle, that was a year-round thing. I mean, at any point, we would get a phone call. Someone would say, "Don, all your cows are out." And then my dad would rustle up me and my brothers, and we would have to go out and rustle the cows back in. We had this whole system of how we got the cows back in. Or maybe in the winter time when the ponds would ice over, we would take the axe out there and chop holes in the ice so that the cows could drink. Well, one thing my dad did that was really, really crazy. I mean, I just thought this was really strange. My dad had this secret, like, farm language that he would use when he would rustle up the cows, when he would want to feed the cows maybe hay or bring the salt lick out or whatever. He would have this weird what? I'm doing a video here. He would have this, okay, thanks. He would have this weird language, and he would yell to get the calves to come up here, he would yell, "Sukev, Sukev, suk, 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 suk." That's what he would yell every time. And every single time he did that, guess what? They would come. Every time they would come to eat the hay or to lick the salt lick or whatever. They would come every single time. I don't know if he was like a secret crazy cow whisperer or what, but that's what would happen every time. And we thought it was strange, but I thought about that story recently because I was reading in the book of John. Jesus, he was talking to some of these Jews that didn't believe him, and he said, "Look, you don't believe, but my sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me. My sheep, I give them eternal life. They will never perish, and nothing can snatch them out of my hand." And I thought about that. I thought about us as believers. If you're a believer, do you hear Jesus's voice? When you read his word, do you believe what he says in his word? Like in Mark chapter 5, Jesus says, "Do not fear, only believe." And I know that right now there's a lot of people who are fearful, and I get that. But I also know that Jesus says, "Do not fear, only believe." Do you hear his voice? And do you know that he gives you eternal life? He knows you. And do you know that nothing can snatch you out of his hand? And point number 2, if you're going to rustle up cows for years on 50 acres to try to get their voice, why not use a megaphone? That way you can just say, "Sukev, Sukev, suk, 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 Sukev, suk, suk." It'll save your voice over time. This has been CBC Primetime. 3, 2,